A little slight delay on the game, so we're just going to jump right into it. We got kickoff at SNU right there. Lindenwood coming into the game. Quick little start. SNU is going to try to exit out a little bit, leave a bit of space. Alrighty, now that I can talk, welcome folks. Welcome back here to Bethany, Oklahoma. We just concluded our men's and women's match here. It's a beautiful day. A little sunny out, no wind whatsoever too, so it's a great day to get out, get some sun, and get some sun rays too. We got SNU Crimson Storm going against the Lindenwood Lions. Should be a pretty solid matchup today. We'll start off with this after they kick off with the line out to Lindenwood. Stopwatch going. Lindenwood's line out right outside the 22. 3-1. They're going to go for a maul. Not engaged by that right there. Good little tackle. Lindenwood's going to try to go out quick on this right there. Pressure by SNU. Good, nice shoulder by Camacho to get him down right there. To get Lindenwood set. Nine's going to go out quick to the forward pack right there to the big man. Get some leg drive going. Going quick out to the edge. One more pass right there. Just a little messy ball on that. We have the Sir calling offsides right there. And then going to go for the penalty. Looks like Lindenwood's going to do a line out just outside the 5 right there for touch. A little bit of obstruction of view because of the tent right there, so I'll give you a little bit of play-by-play if we need it. One by Lindenwood right there. They're going to try to maul in for a try. It's going to be brought down right there. Lindenwood's going to play that long ball out. Pressure for SNU. Good little stand by SNU right here. Lindenwood's going to go out again to that forward pack. Nice low shoulder right there from our 15. Another quick ball out. Lindenwood's right there itching that try line. SNU's going out and folding over. What do we have right here? It's going to be a penalty, SNU. Lindenwood's going to look at that and maybe do a little tap. Well, goal line stand right here. Lindenwood on top for that first score right there, right down the middle. Number 7 for Lindenwood out right there. Kick is up and good, so that puts Lindenwood up for 7 right at the start. We're about 4 minutes into it, 5 minutes into it. Slight delay on today, but we're here. And the girls' game just concluded right there with Lindenwood taking the win. Nice physical game out, but Lindenwood ended up on top for the game. Kick off SNU to Lindenwood. Nice deep kick right there. See if they can put some pressure back in there. Lindenwood's going to look to exit back out. Ball's going to go into touch just outside that half-meter line right there. Some interesting facts out today, actually. I believe that there are more Oklahoma starters right now for Lindenwood than there is here on the SNU side, having the home field advantage. We have about, I'm wanting to say 7 or so Oklahomans out from Bixby or so, Tulsa area, representing Lindenwood, coming back to their home state. We have a pretty packed crowd. A little bit of stuffed right there for Lindenwood. Nice clear out ruck for SNU. A little bit of punch ball to alleviate the pressure for Camacho. SNU is going to play the slow ball right now just to get some space going. There's that kicking away right there. Lindenwood contains it right now. Going to pass it out center. Look about a return kick. Going to try to get the offload up. It's not going to work right there. Good pressure for SNU. Going to be a knock on for Lindenwood right there. SNU's put. Packed house today. I think that's just due to the fact that we have, like I said, a lot of Lindenwood players coming out from Oklahoma too as well. It's really good to see the sport growing outside in Oklahoma, especially in these other states. And it's also exciting to see it growing here in Oklahoma too as well. He's going to call it advantage on there. A little bit of a collapsed scrum. Try to play a ball out that quick. It was a little bit of messy. SNU still contains it. Trying to play a little pop pass ball, but it's not seeming to work. We'll ball out to the forward pack. I think one of the main things that SNU is going to try to do is just play a nice, simple rugby game. Going into it, get some momentum. Nice little run right there for advantage of that high tackle, I believe. He's going to get it out right there. One more pass out to the edge. Inside ball right there. He's a lone man out there. Still comes into the ruck. Nice little clean out. I think he's going to get in for that offsides too, or the high tackle. I'm not too sure. It's going to be Lindenwood, or no, sorry, my bad. SNU's ball. Probably going to go for touch. Nice kick out there. Oh, seemed to hit someone right there, but we seem to be okay. Into the baby stroller, but luckily there was no baby into the stroller. That's a heads up for the people back there in the fans. So SNU's put right there. Contested by Lindenwood, but still won. Gonna run a little push ball right there. Out. A little slippage action right there. It's gonna call playing on the ground or not releasing. Back 10 SNU. Lindenwood's gonna like to do a kick for touch. Nice deep kick, just outside the inside of SNU's 22. Line out one by Lindenwood. A little bit of trickery going for a maul, but nice pop pass out. We're going to go quick. Sees a middleman open, sees a gap, gets through it right there. Good track down for SNU. Plays a quick ball, but another good tackle getting low on that. Lindenwood's going to go out quick right there. Gets an edge man, and they're going to dive for that try right there for the score. Sure the number on that one right there that scored the try. Number It's going to put Lindenwood up 12, awaiting the conversion kick on the edge. Seemed to be scored by number 14, Kalmar, also an Oklahoma native. Good kick, dots it down the middle right there for Lindenwood. Puts Lindenwood up by 2 tries right there, 2 conversions, 14-0. The momentum seems to be in Lindenwood's favor. SNU has had some momentum going. They just can't hone in and keep that ball, or can't seem to get on their side of the half to make something happen. Let's see what happens after the kick right here. I think SNU's game plan, like I said, is just going to be a slow-paced game. Try to maintain possession and, you know, limit the amount of penalties on their end, but they seem to be costing them too. They had a penalty right down there, and Lindenwood capitalized on that one. Same thing with this one right there. Another little deep ball out. Lindenwood's got it. Seems to be SNU's scrum down. Nice little contest by Alex right there to just keep that ball in, and then good return. And put the ball in on SNU's half right there. It's going to be short on penalty, I believe, to SNU. She's going to call that. She's going to go quick off of that. You can't go quick on a short arm, unfortunately. He wasn't on the mark as well. Actually, I believe it's going to be SNU's. Yeah, SNU's one. They're probably for wrenching out there, collapsing that scrum. Let's see if SNU decides to go for points or try to punch one in right there. Looks like SNU's going to loot for some points. This might be the momentum shift that they need. It's a pretty square on kick. The wind picked up a little bit over the course of the hour since the women's game concluded. It's nothing too crazy, just had a nice breeze. A little bit harder than the start too as well, waiting to kick. Nice boot right there, and it goes in for 3 right there for SNU. Good shift. I believe that was Thomas for that. That puts SNU at 3 on the board. Nice high kick and deep right there for SNU. A little bit of miscommunication, but we still honed in right there. Caught by Luis Camacho. Has the support right there. SNU, like I said, is probably going to play a little bit more smaller. A little bit of pressure right there for Lindenwood. Oh, I don't know about that one. That's a try right there. Jumped the gun. The sir is going to say he was okay. Calls it good. That's another try right there. Pressure out from Lindenwood. Scoops it up, capitalizes on that mistake right there for the SNU player. Scores that try in. Makes the score 19 now, awaiting the kick for Lindenwood. Kick seems to be good right there for Lindenwood right there. Good kick. It's going to bring the score 21-3. Another kickoff for SNU going into this momentum shift. I don't have a commentator right there, so it's kind of more or less play-by-play. Just me here alone. Apologize for my bad sound. Another kickoff right here for SNU. Another nice kick high for SNU right there. Pressured on. Great tackle right there from Elijah. 8-man for SNU right there. It gets another shoulder on the Lindenwood player. Back-to-back big tackles right there. Lindenwood's probably going to look to exit out right there, and they do. Ball is out wide right there. Alex is going to let it bounce for touch. It's going to go into the field of play. It was pressured on from the Lindenwood player, so Alex decided that he just wanted to go as is. Be a line out to SNU just outside the half. Good line out win by Southern Nazarene. Contest right there. Jacob Robertson can't get that ball out to 9. SNU likes to play a really blitz defense too, so our players right now are just going to play a little bit of pick and go to get that 9 some space. Good pass out right there again. Camacho gets the ball, a little pull ball action right there. Has the numbers, a little bit of skip ball on the ground. Picked up by Alex right there on that end. Nice driving legs right there to clear out that ruck. Play a little bit slower to contest this again. Yep. Exit kick right out there. Pretty good kick on that end. Tries to save it, and he does. Kicked and chase on that end right there. Lindenwood looks like he got some players out there on the edge. Does get that person out there. Good contest on that end, but Lindenwood's got numbers. Had that man out there is inches away from the try zone. SNU puts the pressure on. Lindenwood's driving their feet right there, clearing out the ruck. Little pick and go right there for the try. Heads up play out there from the wing on Lindenwood's side just to keep the ball in play. Didn't want to do the line out. Could have let it go and went quick, but tapped it in. Nice decision to boot it over the edge. The SNU players saw the space and had a player out there in support. That would bring the score right now to 26-3, awaiting the conversion. Conversion up, and it is through the uprights right there on that end, bringing that score to 28. 28. Try conversion. Another kickoff for SNU right here. Another nice high kick right there. Tracked down by Elijah. Oh, he hit him in the air right there. That's not legal on that end. So we're just going to get a penalty on there and tell him to get back 10. The laws of the game states that you can't hit a player in the air. Lindenwood goes for the line out into touch. The sir, I think, is going to say it wasn't too malicious because he didn't really go through with the tackle. So no conversation there needed for the 8-man for SNU. Lindenwood's line out. Stolen by SNU. Great little contest right there. Pressure's on for them right there. They're going to move the momentum right there. He's going to try to kick for space right there. Just got a little bit of tap. Bouncy ball going around. Scooped up by Lindenwood player. Kyle, nice shoulder on him to make that messy ball happen for Lindenwood. They're in a little bit of a predicament. Going to exit out right there. Alex is going to be there to hone in that ball. Just goes over his head, but he still has some time and space to maybe think about something. Not a bad decision right there for Alex, just to kick it away and maybe try to win another line out. And that sun right there, it is right in the SNU player's eyes, so I'm pretty sure it got in the air and Alex might have just lost it along the way. It's a bright one. No clouds today. They're all out back south. Another line out for Lindenwood. Just over the head, but still contested on that with that second man on there. Lindenwood looks to punch it in the middle right there, met by an SNU player. Lindenwood goes out quick back to the same way, scooped up, and now it's going to be a knock-on for Lindenwood. Good pressure by the SNU defense just to get in their face and you know, make Lindenwood make these decisions where that ball is messy and causing these knock-ons. So we'll have Jacob Robinson at 9 going into the put of this game right here. It's going to be SNU's scrum. Nice put right there, won by SNU right there, scooped up by Elijah Wright-Man, but just fumbles it down. It's going to be another knock-on right there. So back to a scrum for Lindenwood this time. Just couldn't contain it. Tried to get a little bit of space, or try to get that offload off to Jacob to get it out to our backs, but I think he got a little bit too excited, so didn't have full control of the ball. Big push by SNU, but it's going to pop out on that end right there. Stuffed up by Sam. Be there for that ball. It's going to be a cleared out ruck right there. They do a little chip right there. See some space, see some numbers right there. Scooped up by an SNU player. Smart play just to get it down. So we're going to have a 22-meter drop. Or no, it might be a 5-meter scrum, actually. My bad. My apologies. 5-meter scrum to Lindenwood for the dot down on that area. It was kicked into the field of play, back into the try, and Jacob decides to dot it down. So not to give up a try, but Lindenwood is still putting pressure on them right outside the 5, and it'll be their put for the scrum down. Pronounce the name wrong, but I think it's Sterwani for 9 for Lindenwood right there with the put. Nice little pressure again from Sam to get that ball out. A little dog fight right there for those rucks and all that stuff too as well. So a little bit of extended ruck way outside the ruck. They're just trying to get tangled up into each other and could get released from each other. So there's going to be a penalty, I think, of a little bit malicious play. Lindenwood's going to like to go a line out right there just outside the 5-meter line. Again, it's nice to see, like I said, 7 players for the Lindenwood squad are actually Oklahoma natives. So that's how I think we have a pretty big pack, especially a lot of the fans here. We have Bethany fans, SNU fans, and Lindenwood fans coming from their hometown. It's not that far of a drive, probably about 2 hours, so it's really good to see, especially broadcasting here right on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's good to see it right there. Line out one by Lindenwood. Big push contest for SNU right there. Lindenwood is inching the door right there for a try. They're going to call obstruction on that end right there, I believe. So that's going to be SNU's ball. Great contest for the SNU squad just to stay pressured. And like I said, have Lindenwood make those mistakes right there. Good goal line stand. That's something that they needed. Go for the line out again. Nice deep kick right there for touch. Great kick, actually. That went well beyond the 22. Back out almost towards the half as well. So going to mark it a little bit generously, but that's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's just outside the half right there. It's going to be SNU's put for the line out. I believe we have Angus right there for the squad to put in that ball. Won by SNU. Jacob Robinson is going to look at space down to the fly half, down to Camacho right there. Power runner. Good clean support right there. Quick ball for Jacob Robinson. Out to Thomas right there to Logan. A little pull ball out there. A little support. Get that ruck. Nice little stands for Lindenwood at this point right there. But like I said, a nice small movement for the SNU squad just to keep possession right now. A bit of pick and go right there for the SNU squad. Probably going to look to exit here soon. Box kick out for Jacob. Beautiful box kick out for Jacob. You know, Lindenwood's going to mark it right there. Look to do a little chip and all that stuff. Generous bounce right there, scooped up by just knocked forward. Unfortunate right there for Alex. But honestly, that's probably not the worst thing to happen. That ball took a generous bounce back towards the SNU territory, or Lindenwood territory. So kudos for Alex for at least trying to put a body on that and try to scoop that up and kill that ball. SNU knock on. Lindenwood scrum down. Just outside midfield range. Push right there. Pressure for Jacob on that 9 right there. A little pull ball action. Swinging wide to the edge right there. One more pass to beat on the wing. Good tackle out there for SNU. Can't contain him out, but just gets him down. Little slow tackle. Another big tackle from Elijah right there. He's got bodies falling all over the place. Very physical matchup, like I said, especially in these goal line stands. Skip pass out to the edge right there. Little step on there. Just a little hunt down, a little offload in that inside ball. Jacob right there in the try zone. It's going to be a little stand up try right there for Lindenwood. Superb ball movement. Having that support player there for those offloads, and saw that inside man, got a step, and saw the space and capitalized it. That brings the score 33-3, awaiting the conversion from Lindenwood. Nice little punch shot from the 10 for Lindenwood right there. Brings the score to 35-3. Lindenwood's up. If you're just joining us, we're on the Oklahoma Sports Network right there. So we appreciate you having us out like always and coming in and filming our games. They just got concluded with the women's matchup against Lindenwood. Great physical matchup. Lindenwood ended up on top for that one right there. A lot of rugby left here to play today. It's getting a little bit hotter as the time goes on, so that's where we start seeing the fatigue and everything like that too set into place. But we still have a whole another half, and still the rest of this half coming up too as well. So this news kick right there is going to go high and 10. Great little contest right there. Good little bounce on that right there. Skill-elevated kick action, messy ball. Good pressure right there for the SNU defense. Put Lindenwood back close to their try. If SNU can somehow capitalize on this right there, they're going to get a nice poach ball right there for not releasing on that. And I believe Eric's going to get SNU for not releasing on their tough break for that. Good break for Lindenwood. They were right back in. They're going to kick for space on there on that edge. Touch judge not as generous to Lindenwood as they were to SNU squad, so it's a little short kick out just outside midfield range for the SNU half. It's going to be Lindenwood's line out right there. I believe we have another Oklahoma native here at Hooked passing that ball, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the updated roster says. A little bit of overthrow right there. Sir's going to get him for not straight through the tunnel. We're going to go scrum down to SNU right there. Scrums out so far, but very physical matchups in both ends right there, both won by SNU and Lindenwood. Good put by SNU right there. Better clean ball out there, out to the 9 from Elijah right there. Capitalize off that little pull ball action right there. Deep ball out to Alex right there. Alex has a man to beat right there. He has space right there. He's going to get a little step on someone right there. One more out to the edge right there. Gets tracked down. Beautiful try-saving tackle, but great cleared out ruck right there to get that support ball. Ball's going to be picked up right there on the edge. He's going to save it. He's going to go out for touch on that. Unfortunate. Saw the space. Great eyes and great vision from Thomas out there to try to get that ball wide into the edge. Alex had the man, just couldn't get him beat right there and didn't have the support that he needed to protect that ball. Still the momentum right there is pretty good in SNU's favor. So Lindenwood's probably going to try to exit here on this. Downwind for Lindenwood right there. That ball might travel. That's why Alex is going to step a little bit backwards right there. A little bit trashed out right there. It's all about the 9, and good break for SNU squad. 9's in right there. We're going to have a little bit of pick and go action. A little punch ball right here. We're going to have a penalty for Lindenwood right there. I'm not sure. I think it was not releasing right there. They just don't have the support players right here for this type of contest. So it's going to be a penalty right here to Lindenwood. Going to probably kick for touch right here as well. Heads up, fans. They're coming your way. It's going to be still in right there. Alex got some time on this right there. He's going to swing it a little bit wide. A little bit of messy ball, but not too bad. A little pass out right there. It's going to be a little dummy pass. Dummy pass out to the edge right there, to the corner right there for that Hunter. Hunter got some space. Got some runners with him too as well, and some support. Stuffed up right there by the big man, but a good break for SNU and a good heads-up play by Alex to try to keep that ball alive and keeping it out from going out. Oh, a little slippery ball, but just contextually got a break right there for Luis Camacho. Has room right there. He's a strong runner. He's got support, all that stuff. Gets a high out tackle right there. This is going to probably call advantage on that. He's going to see advantage for SNU. Little punch ball action. Good run by Camacho. Sees a space right there again. Gets a try for SNU. The first one for the board from the beautiful run for Camacho. And I'm not sure who that is for that try. I'm trying to see right there. Got a scrum tapped on. I believe that is that Joe Robertson? No, is that Jordan? I can't believe it. No, it's Joe. Joe Robertson. Sorry about that. Look the same right here from this angle. Beautiful runs by SNU right there, and that's the momentum shift that they needed going into the second half. It's about to start. We're going to put SNU to 8 right there, awaiting the conversion kick. Joe is I believe a senior here at SNU. Just started playing rugby probably about 3.5 years ago during that start of the 7s. Beautiful kick right there from Thomas, making his start debut right there. It's going to put SNU back in their momentum. It's going to be SNU 10, and then it went 35. We have some brothers out there, followed by him. His brother, Jacob Robertson. We also have Joe right there on the, or James, my bad. So Joe, Josh, James, Jacob, they're all pretty much the same. They all look the same, but very different play styles as far as their rugby goes. So it's really cool to see you have almost a full squad of brothers out here. At one point, whenever they were playing, whenever Josh was here, Smith and James, deep kick from Lindenwood's ball. It's going to go out into touch. It's going to go back into a 50-meter scrum for SNU. Great momentum shift, like I said, for SNU. Let's see if they can capitalize here on this scrum down. We still have about 5 or so minutes left in this first half, as we have some of Lindenwood's players out there looking to stay warm, stay loose, especially in this Oklahoma heat. Should be cooling down here soon, but today's high is 90. It's a slight breeze right here, so it doesn't feel too terrible. Just the sun right there is up, and it is high, and it is bright. Josh. Jacob right there, my bad on the SNU put right there for that. Beautifully won right there. Back out to Elijah. Elijah sees some space right there. He's just got some support right there from Sam. He's going to get the offload out to Ian right there. A little bit of kind of like pause play. We're going to call a high tackle right there for SNU. It's that momentum shift that we need for SNU to get some space. We're going to go for points right there to try to get a little bit more pressure off and go into this half for SNU. These points also make a differential in this game too as well. Any points can help push you up the edge if you're down for those, you know, conversion kicks. If you make one of these, you're up 3. So it's like the same scoring methods as football for those who are new to rugby. However, a try is worth 5 points and a conversion is worth 2. A penalty is still worth 3, just like in football if you're going for a field goal for 4th down. Thomas lines up the kick right here. It's a live ball if he misses. Good boot right there from our boy Thomas. Going into that half, that brings the lead down a little bit for Lindenwood. Gets that momentum still back into SNU's favor, bringing it to 13:35. It's going to be the kickoff into SNU's hands. I believe we're coming in on some of the last little bit of this half. Momentum seems to be in SNU favor right there as they're dominant out in those scrums. To get a little bit better support for what they have been doing. They were a little late to those rucks. Now that they kind of played a little bit, it's back in their favor. A little short kick right there for SNU, swung in by Sam. He's going to like to kick it out and just get a little bit of pressure out. They were on top of him. That was a smart play by Sam right there, just to end the half. Don't try to do anything crazy going into, you know, the half and all that stuff. But that's going to be that halftime right here. We're going to take a small little break. Lindenwood 35, SNU 13, going into the momentum shift for SNU. We'll see you momentarily. Alrighty, welcome back, folks. Going into the start of the second half, or momentarily. The sir is going to talk to our coach a little bit about some things, possibly. Just get a little bit of water or something like that. It did get it hot really quickly here. It was sweater weather in the morning, and now I'm glad I wasn't wearing one and only wearing a short sleeve coming into it, because I would have been burning up. It looks like SNU is ready to kick off, and Lindenwood is still chatting it up. Going into this second half, I think, you know, SNU needs to just kind of play a little bit more smarter rugby, a little bit more careful with the ball around the ruck, not make rash decisions, you know, just make sure that offload is there, and if not, you know, ruck over, get through that. If you're just joining us right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, we have the score going to this half. Lindenwood 35, SNU 13. Big momentum shift for SNU as they had a couple conversions and a try going into the litigate space right there. A little bit of on that lead that Lindenwood has. We're going to go Thomas for that kick. With the wind, so that ball might travel a little bit, but up in the air and sunny, like I said, so that ball is going to be lost in there if it's a high ball. Let's see what they decide to do. Underway right here at SNU Bethany, Oklahoma. My stopwatch going. Looks like it's going to be down that back corner for Lindenwood as they're going to try to get it out right there to get a little bit of pressure. Looks like he's stolen right there for SNU. Great steal right there for the SNU team right there to get that space and that ball right there on that 5. Gonna play some forwards ball momentum, try to punch it in real low. Gonna be picked up right there. Quick balls right there. Play Elijah right there, that scoop. Just play a little slow rugby, keep possession, and then capitalize on maybe a hole or a breakthrough right there for SNU. Lindenwood's being really disciplined around that ruck and not letting anyone get through, especially on that corner ball. So like I said, it's going to play a little bit of punch rugby as that ball's messy right there. Pop back out for SNU. Gets that back out to those backs right there. A little bit of quick ball tapped up. Messy right there. He's going to call a knock on for Lindenwood. Big break right there for SNU as the Lindenwood player was there and almost intercepted it, but just couldn't get it in. So we're going to go to a line out just outside the 22 to get that second half started. It was a nice deep ball for SNU, stolen back up. It was right there, just couldn't get a hole, couldn't get a break, and tried to go out to the backs to see if they couldn't get something to happen, and didn't want to get it through. All right, let's see. We seem to have a injury down right now for one of the Lindenwood's players. It's be a little cut. I don't think it's anything too crazy. I'm gonna get him patched up real quick. Seems like they have their own trainers on staff, and we appreciate the trainers that came out here this morning too to help us out, like always. They've always been a great help for both the men's team and the women's team on both ends too, for the home and away. And we really appreciate all the work that they come in and putting their, you know, time and energy and making sure we stay healthy, stay safe, and continue to play this game in the long run too. So it's going to be SNU's put right there. Good drive for SNU to hold up that dot off that Loja right there. See some space on that edge right there. Just has a man to beat. Doesn't have any support player right there. Creed right there on that. Ball's a little bit loose right there. It's going to be honed in. Rucked out by Jacob Robinson, the 9. Beautiful ruck right there. You never want to see your 9 in that, but he got to his feet and got back to that ball. ball to Joe right there. But like I said, Lindenwood's defensive stand, it's like hitting a brick wall on that. He's going to go wide again right there. He's going to see that skip ball out to the edge right there. Try to seize a gap. Didn't really get through it right there. Going to call not releasing right there for SNU. It's going to be a penalty. Lindenwood's ball. Just couldn't get to that route quick enough right there. And SNU was on their, or Lindenwood was on their feet to get that ball and get that penalty their way. Once you get tackled, you have to release the ball, or you have to at least get to your feet too as well, release it, and you can scoop it up and try to go again. It's a little bit of quick action right there, a little trickery. Not a lot of people know that rule, but it's still an option. Lindenwood decides to go for touch just outside the half. Like I said, you're watching us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Make sure to check them out on Facebook, YouTube, and they have a website too as well. And download their app. I felt like they have an app. Yeah. All your Oklahoma sports needs that you need, all the way from high school. And here I found out recently, lacrosse will be streaming. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely give it a look out. Great app. We really appreciate them coming out here and filming our games for SNU for the past couple of years. Looks like we have a small little injury right there for the SNU player. Take a little bit of time off. Like I said, we have a pretty packed house here. We have a lot of Oklahoma natives, like I said, playing for Lindenwood. I believe like 7 starters out of the 15. About half the squad almost is traveling out from Oklahoma, making their way back home. A little bit more south than usual. I believe a lot of them are out of Bixby, Oklahoma. They have a pretty big program out there. We've hosted a couple of high school championship matches here at this pitch. It's a beautiful pitch that Coach Eric Gilliland has put a lot of effort to. And same thing with the support from the SNU team, SNU school for funding this right here and grants and all that stuff. So we really appreciate having a nice pitch here in Oklahoma that we can utilize, not only just for our team, but for even the high schoolers and the people coming in and, furthering their rugby careers here, maybe possibly at SNU or maybe even Lindenwood. So it's going to be Lindenwood's line out just outside the half. It's going to start that clock back again. We're about 5 minutes into that. We had a slight injury right there. It's going to be a little bit of a ball right there, one by Lindenwood. Big track of legs right there from that number 6 from Lindenwood. Now he's going to go quick out to his back line. Back line has some space right there. One more pass out to the edge. He sees the wings, the inside ball. Good track down right there from Sam. Lindenwood, like I said, is going to be quick to that ball and get it out to the edge. Try to. Good stand right there for the SNU squad. Another pass out fast to the backs right there. They have a little bit of pull ball right there. Logan out there for the tackle. Ryan gets it out right there too. A little bit of close to obstruction right there. Big hit from Logan. Took a shot right there, but he's getting back to his feet. A little bit of space right there. Gets it out to the edge. Just a messy ball on that end right there. It's going to go into touch right there. Big break from SNU as they were just making a goal line stand. Tackle after tackle after tackle. Once you get into this collegiate level, you see these hits getting a little bit more intense, and it's a lot safer than what you would think. But seeing it from this perspective, when I'm on the field, I can take a hit, and I can hit someone, but taking it right here and watching it and hearing that sound is, oh, kind of gut-wrenching, but it's good to see he still is on his feet and he's okay. I think they're going to sub him out just to be safe. Don't want to risk getting anything else injured. That was a pretty big shot to the head right there, too. Coming in right there, I believe we have on that. Out there. Okay, so this side we have Dayton Bradford coming up for Thomas right there for 10, I believe. Right there, we're going to keep Jacob at 9. Thank you, Jacob, right there. Pretty good game so far. And then coming in for Logan right there, we have a line out for Lindenwood right there, punching down the middle. Going to try to play that quick ball, like I said, out to the edge and see if they can't capitalize on a hole that SNU is going to give him, and it looks like they do, and dot it down just outside the left. Try Lindenwood. It's hard to see who that one that got the try down right there. First score of the half on that end right there. It's going to bring Lindenwood 40, awaiting the conversion. I was looking at the wrong game daylight. Oops, I apologize for any miscommunications for the SNU squad. It's hard to see out there. I was just going based off of numbers. Conversion good for Lindenwood. Brings the score to 42. Lindenwood, SNU 13. They made a big goal line stand back there on their own. SNU is right there, about to get one down, and Lindenwood took the momentum shift back and took it all the way back down to score right where they were. Dayton Bradford checking in at 9 right here for the kick. He's gonna take his time right there, maybe get a breather in. Good high kick from Dayton right there for SNU. Puts the pressure on right there. Got some driving legs right there on the Lindenwood squad. Clean out on the ruck. SNU's going to look at that, play outside in, try to get that ball out right there. Lindenwood's got some players on the inside. Top back out right there. Good momentum shift. They're going to play the knock-on advantage for SNU. That's another little penalty right there. It's going to be a knock-on right there for Lindenwood. Good pressure by the SNU squad.
Come on, guys. Let's go, Lions!
I do believe we have someone in that has only played for, and I kid you not, a week and a half. Coming in at 22, I believe it's Weston. He is new to the game, coming in from football. He's a strong runner with a curly mustache. Beautiful. I wish mine looked like that. This is going to be his first matchup here, I believe, in, like I said, 2-3 practices maybe at most. Coming in and putting in a big shift against the Lindenwood squad. Let's see if he gets the ball. Let's see what happens here. I'm excited to see it. He has a big leg run coming from football. He has some stamina out there and some speed. Put in clean right there for SNU squad. Back out there. It's going to be another little push. One by SNU squad. Honed in right there by Elijah. It's going to be a little bit of a messy ball right there. It's going to be kicked away. He's going to have a knock-on advantage right there. Unfortunate break. Elijah just couldn't get that ball cleanly out. Just try to clean it out, like I said, moving his feet before he can move his hands. So it's going to be another scrum down, but this time in Lindenwood's favor, just outside the half. I believe we have a sub coming on for number 5 right there. Like I said, I don't have the updated roster, so think I know my number and what position they play, but back here it's kind of hard to see. The only reason I was able to notice the newer players, the mustache. You can't miss it. Come down right here for Lindenwood. Big push by SNU right there. Get that ball out. It's going to be shipped out right there. It's pressured out right there. Tucked in. Good tackle. Good pressure from that SNU squad. Just maybe almost win that ball. Lindenwood's going to go play a quick ball right there. Cleaned out that ruck. It's going to come up. Pressure on that Lindenwood again. They're going to look to maybe exit out. Got the win. Not the best kick right there. Just high. It's going to be won by that Lindenwood squad right there. Big break, a little bit of space. Tries to kick for that touch right there. Has a man on. Decides to just kick it out right there. It's going to go a little bit quick. Maybe Lindenwood's going to go. Yeah, going to mark it. Big break right there for Lindenwood. Gets a little chip, but a little bit higher. Not as far as they thought it would be, but it still went a little bit up higher. So. It's going to be Lindenwood's line out. Just outside the 22 right there. Not straight. Big break right there. Let's see what SNU decides to do. I believe they're going to elect for a scrum down. And they do. Not straight. So he's going to mark it for the scrum. SNU scrum. Right around the same spot. Dayton Bradford out at 9, now taking Jacob's spot. Jacob had a pretty decent game right there, moving the ball. Dayton's a little bit, different type of player. Jacob's still pretty good at seeing, visions and all that stuff and developing, and he took my position right there. It's great to see him out there just from where he started to where he's at now. I'm super proud of the guy. Another put right there for the SNU squad. Out back, little dummy out. A little bit of yogurt right there, but just got pushed in by another Lindenwood squad. I learned that term actually a couple years ago in Lindenwood. Yogurt. It's like a little bit of a stiff arm. Thought it was pretty funny. I wanted to use it. Kyle right there. They're going to go for the high tackle. It's going to be back 10. SNU is going to get a little bit of a break. Maybe I like to kick for touch. And they do. Heads up. So we're going to talk to the captains. Maybe there might be a little bit more chatter than it needs to be. So he's going to take a second and just say, hey, just bring it in right there. Actually, good cook from Dayton. Just get a little bit of space into the fans right there. Maybe SNU's line out. I believe we have some subs coming on for Lindenwood squad. Some of them aren't wearing numbers, so I'm not too sure on that. I just know, like I said, we had quite a bit of Oklahoma natives coming back home. Really good to see. Really good to see them coming out of Oklahoma too to develop their careers in rugby a little bit further out and beyond Oklahoma, especially a school like Lindenwood right there too. That's she shows that the Oklahoma boys are here to play. It's going to be SNU's line out. Great win by Creed right there to get that ball in. He's going to go into a maul. Popped out by Elijah right there. He's going to have to wait for that support players. He's got that support just last second. Way to drive his feet and let it get a little bit of space. Dayton, I think it's going to look for a box out right there. Just nice and high. Gets a little bit of space. Comes almost to the stands right there. So. If their updated roster is correct, we have Yancey right there at hook coming in, subbing. That was the correct call. Doesn't say where he's from, if he's from Oklahoma. No. Be Lindenwood's line out. Deep out there. Didn't seem to go through the tunnel, but the sir didn't mind the ball placement on that. Nice driving legs right there for the Lindenwood player. Down in for the SNU squad. Gonna play a little punch ball out right there. Good pressure getting low for that SNU squad. Hopefully he doesn't capitalize right there. You see some space, has a gap right there, and takes him a little bit of stepping room. Ball pops out. Doesn't seem to be a little messy right there. SNU's got some pressure right there. Creed hits him with a good tackle down low. Creed is always flying around, heavy shoulder. Another one right there. Like I said, he's able to get in and get out and get right back to his feet. Flying around the field right there. Pull ball action right there. Just has one more band to beat. Good tackle out there to track it down by Weston, the first-year player. That ball comes out. First tackle, I believe, of his rugby career, and it was a good one. Saw some space right there. Pops it back out to a little bit of messy ball on that. Lindenwood has some space out there, right? He's got some man to beat right there. Comes back inside, sees it out to the edge. Spin move out there. Hits a man. Gets some space. Gets it down for that try for the Lindenwood squad. Just went edge to edge and found a hole and capitalized on that. SNU getting there a little bit more later than usual. I believe that would bring the score right now. After that, awaiting the conversion to Lindenwood 47, SNU 13. Yeah, awaited the conversion kick right there for 2. We're about 20 minutes in. Lindenwood found the momentum back after the half right there. SNU was right there at the score, right there at the try line, just couldn't find one in. Lindenwood was able to capitalize on that, bring it back 99 for a try. And then small little penalty mistakes on the SNU squad cost him another 5 right there. Conversion up and good for Lindenwood right there. They're going to call a little bit of a water break on that, just to take a sec because it is getting pretty hot right there. Lindenwood up right now, 49, SNU 13. Little quick break just to get people hydrated. It did get hot pretty quickly, so we're going to wait on that. That was the game. There's still 20 minutes. I think there's just water right now. There's still like 20 minutes left. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I have to step away, folks. It's been a pleasure. They're going to get concluded in the rest of the second half coming into it. I really appreciate the time. SNU right here for being commentary. It's been fun. I'm going to bring it back over to the Oklahoma Sports Network. He's going to call out the rest of the game. You'll have a good rest of your day.
Hey, Oklahoma Sports Network, this is Jacoby, and if you missed it, we had some high school football action Thursday night between a lot of good schools and programs. And we have some Friday night football, and now we have some Saturday rugby and baseball. You can also watch baseball going on, which is also on Oklahoma Sports Network. Right now, for the score, I got 49-13. Your Lions has 49, and your SNU men's are with 13. Play action. About 20 minutes left in the matchup. Bear with me for our camera shot. It's been kind of hard trying to get the nice angles with the sun. We are not set up on the ground due to a packed up crowd. We are in the stands, so with the movement of fans jumping and moving around, it's causing the camera to shift a lot. Shift all over the place. We have to kind of readjust to try to get that perfect shot with the sun coming in, beaming super hard, making it hard to see across field. Yeah, if you missed the first game, the women's rugby, they had a standing game. The Lions women. And the new SNU team is pretty fairly new, so kudos to them. Huh.
What am I supposed to say?
Dane with the kick to touch. We have a line out. We have SNU line out. Not sure what the call was there, but we have another SNU line out. Beautiful right there to SNU for the win. It's out on SNU. Could he help on?
Oh, yeah.
SNU line out. Oh, Creed. Creed takes it. Gets a good amount of meters. You have Jack Gillen with the good carry. Oh, ball back to Weston. Weston making his first appearance for the SNU Crimson Storm. Jacob Robertson with the kick. 2, out of touch. We have a substitution. We have Cruz, Cade, Tavion, and Liam coming in for, let's see, Elijah Macho.
Is it on?
Let's go, Cruz! Go, Cruz!
Good run there.
We have Lindenwood making some progress down the field. Good amount of meters right there.
And Lindenwood in for the try.
It's a beautiful day in Bethany. 89 degrees. Great day for rugby. Have a great match right here. You know, life couldn't be better than this. Current score, I'm not sure, but it's a good game. That's for sure.
And the kick is good.
Wow. What a kick. Hey. I can hear it.
You need to be a little quieter.
Cruz with a beautiful kick.
Looks like they're about a box kick.
We have James Robinson with the catch.
Good step.
Right step. Good amount of meters.
Kind of an awkward pass, but it gets there.
Here we got Creed. Oh, we got Weston taking the ball.
Nice little run there.
Cool. I mean, awkward pass. We have Lindenwood taking it down. Oh, nice little tap tackle.
Really good ankle tap tackle.
Let's see what this call is.
They're going quick tap. Play is called dead by the official. Lindenwood has chosen a scrum.
Scrum on. Where are they? They're like on the what? Are they on the flag? I thought they were on the flag. I'm gonna say about to make a guest appearance. Daniel Lasaganaba. Ready? You have to say something. 3, 2. Ball's in.
Ball's out.
Wow.
They're going wide right. And that is a try.
This is Flight 747, the party from LAX. Do you read me? See, but I actually know what I'm talking about. He doesn't. Setting up for the kick. The kick is good.
It's good.
Beautiful kick. Great kick.
Now SNU is kicking off the Lindenwood.
Lindenwood has good lines. Can I say that?
Ball's up. Good run there. Looks like a box kick coming. Yep. Really good kick.
It's a great box kick.
Looks like it's recovered by SNU.
What a great kick from the number 4, Joe Robertson.
Good decision there. Out on full, so it'll be a scrum there. Or line out.
Tired of being out. Tired of what? I just want to play. Just give me surgery already. Just give me the surgery, bro.
It's going to be a scrum to Lindenwood.
Can I grab a water real quick? Oh, yeah.
Well, don't intimidate the beat. Ball's out wide. Good tackle there by James.